A girl seeks vengeance against the local vampires after her mom gets bitten. At first, I had no plans on watching this because I did not like the trailer. It wasn't my cup of tea. It just looked very mediocre. But later, I decided to give it a chance because the star of the movie was a beautiful, thin, dark skinned actress. And I'm always complaining about dark skinned women who are conventionally attractive not getting good roles. So when a movie like this comes up, I'm going to support it, even if it's bad. The movie follows a girl who has a strained relationship with her mom because of drug use. Her mom gets bitten, and the girl finds out other homeless people in the area have been bitten as well and are attacking anyone nearby. And with the help of her friends, she tries to fight them. I did not like this movie. It was almost everything I thought it would be. Not very entertaining or well thought out. The movie seemed rushed and not well put together. It's a good concept that was wasted. And I think I am right to say that this movie was very rushed because, based on the dialogue towards the end, they bring up the year 2020 and the riots. The acting, for the most part, is not very good. Sometimes it's passable. The lead actress is good when she doesn't have to emote past basic conversations. When she tries to act scared or mad, it's not convincing. And again, I'm not going to say that this girl is not talented. It could be the directing because the movie as a whole is not very good. The biggest issue I had was the girl's mom. There was zero reason for the mom to be a crackhead. She could have been a normal person that was doing volunteer work, and that's why she was in the area and ended up getting bitten. You notice how in white fantasy, vampire, or werewolf type movies, the parents are never crackheads or meth addicts? I wonder why. And if the white parent is not in the picture, it's because they passed away, not because they're on drugs or other criminal activity. It was insulting. Another thing that annoyed me was this guy. Why did they have him keep mentioning that this guy was Mexican every 5 seconds? Based on the production value and plot, I would have preferred something more wholesome, while addressing serious topics like colorism and gentrification, and less scenes where the character has to seduce a vampire that likes to sleep with underage girls. Also, it would have been better if it had more comedy and not taking itself so seriously. And speaking of colorism, it's lightly touched on in the beginning, but then never mentioned again. I thought they were going to incorporate that more into the plot, especially since it's in the title. I thought the term vampire supremacist was interesting, and it made me wonder if this was supposed to be about immigrants versus foundational black Americans. I did love the fact that they showcased young black romance and they didn't pair her off with a non black guy while portraying black men as colorist. I was afraid they would do that. I can't put enough emphasis on how happy I was to see a loving, black, young, attractive couple. It was so rare to see, and I was in disbelief. And if you're black, I think the movie is worth seeing just to see decent representation. Attractive black women do exist, and healthy black young relationships do exist. The vampire design looked cool and deserved a better movie. They looked good, but everything else surrounding it wasn't working, so it ended up being a waste. The opening scene is the best part. And I'm not going to give this a rating because I honestly don't even know what to rate this. I don't want to rate it too low, even though I didn't like it. So, yeah, no rating for this.